guys, it's Karen from Wellness Works Northwest. How you doing? All right, I know you guys are doing good out there. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I was just thinking the other day, I came to Washington State in September of 1988. Gosh, isn't that amazing? Wee doggies, I'm getting up there, huh? And I remember getting off the plane thinking, it just smelled right, everything was right, it felt wonderful. You know how sometimes you just know, bam, this is right. And that's what I knew about settling here. When I got off the plane, I was coming to Fort Lewis, it was called at the time, and now it's Joint Fort Lewis McChord, or Joint. Anyway, we've done it a little differently, where we've combined and everything with McChord Air Force Base. So yeah, that's how we do it now. God, I tell you, I'm old. I'm like a walking history book, huh? But anyway, once I got to Tacoma, it was nice. It was too big for me, so I decided, yeah, I don't know, this is too big. So I met a friend, and she was from Longview, Longview, Washington, and she kept saying, well, why don't you come home with me, kind of stuff. She had a wonderful family, met the family. People down here were just so friendly. I enjoyed it. I said, this is kind of like being back in High Point, North Carolina. And so time went on and everything. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here, but I'm going to stay in Longview and not Tacoma. So as an end result, I got involved with just all kinds of different volunteer activities, because I love to volunteer. This is really cool. It's something about volunteering just makes you feel good. One of the first things I volunteered for was the Relay for Life. And it just was amazing. And the Relay for Life, if some of you haven't heard of it, it is just, it's cancer advocacy, if you will. We didn't have it this year because of COVID, of course, but people get together and they stay awake all night long, and they normally walk a track, or we used to walk around the lake, something just to keep going, if you will. You walk in memory of someone you'd lost because of cancer, or someone who was striving and surviving and got through chemo, all that good stuff. It's just a great time. So I did that for years. I must have did that for about 10 years, as a matter of fact. I really enjoyed it. And cancer is just one of those nasty little diseases. Speaking of helping the chronically ill, I had a friend of mine, Cricket Botero. She passed away. God, it's been about 20 years now. I tell you, I'm old. And she had cancer also. She had leukemia. And today we're talking about lung cancer. And could you believe it's the leading cause of cancer? And there are lots of different kinds of cancer, unfortunately. But it's the leading cause. Already this year, over 75,000 men have gotten cancer, and over 60,000 women have gotten cancer already. So this is just, it's an amazing thing. And most of the time we think of people who smokers as getting lung cancer, but that's not necessarily the case. You can also get it just from breathing. And so a lot of times when people are diagnosed with cancer, they tend to feel a little guilty. Please don't. Please, I could have done this better. You just don't know. It's just, it happens, unfortunately. The main thing you need to do is try to learn how to survive and thrive through it. That's what we're all about here, is taking a chronic illness, bam, and making it happen, because you can do it. So once you find out, if you're diagnosed with lung cancer, how to deal with it, what's going to happen. You'll probably have a treatment team of people who are trying to help you. Okay, great. What kind of meds do we need? Are we going to need chemotherapy? That kind of things. It's amazing. As I was researching this, I depend on Jamie and Summer a lot to help me with this. And Jamie wrote a wonderful article, which is it's on our website, as a matter of fact. That's wellnessworksnorthwest.com. And you can read it there. It's just really well done about lung cancer. And we also give you some references as to where you can go to learn more. So the more you can learn, the better. So one of the major things that you can do if you are diagnosed with cancer, is not panic. You don't want to panic. You want to say, okay, this is happening. And some of the things that happen when you are diagnosed, of course, is chest pain, headaches, difficulty breathing, continuous coughing, difficulty or pain, and swelling around the neck and face. So all kinds of different things. And sometimes your voice even goes away as you're trying to handle things. So, but So let's just say you've got the diagnosis, get that team together, okay, and try to stay as positive as you possibly can. And of course, you're going to see, there'll probably be a different thing of meds and different things that you can do, and your team and you will determine what's best for you. You need to be your own best health advocate. Ask every question, no matter how you feel it sounds. Ask them. Get an answer to your question. Somebody knows out there. There are all kinds of support groups online. Everything is out there for you. And of course, you want to try to relax as much as possible. So what I want to do right now with you is practice breathing from your diaphragm. A lot of times when you do that, it kind of calms you, and it also is really good for right here, your diaphragm. It really does help, as opposed to using so much of your chest for breathing, which you may be in a lot of pain, and that might just not be possible. So you can sit in a chair, you can lay in the bed, you can kind of sit up in a supine position, you can stand up, and if you're there and you're taking your time, just nice and easy, put your hands right here on your abs, right here, okay? There you go. Then you're going to breathe in, and while pushing on your abs like that. Then breathe out. Nice and easy. Once again, breathe in through your nose while pushing on your abs. There you go. And you'll find out when you're breathing like that, it does help your abs, okay? And it makes you feel better too. You're getting more oxygen throughout your body. You're making your body get the oxygen, because sometimes your lungs and stuff may be just a wee bit weak. So don't be afraid to do that. Try something new. And of course you knew that I was going to say strength train. You knew that, didn't you? And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab just one of these bands here, and it's medium strength as a matter of fact, and this is just a good resistance band, and I'm going to put it on just like this, nice and easy. Actually, I'm going to go to the floor. Whee! And then I'm going to go right here. Outstanding. That is so good. Yes! And I'm going to pull that puppy up. Come on, get up there. There we go. Right around your knees like this. Okay? And I'm going to grab it and take it up like this. Nice and easy. Okay? That's awesome. And then you're going to kind of come back on your arms like that. And you're going to move over. Nice and easy. It's also good for your hip flexors. Just take your time, get it all the way as far as you can comfortably go. There you go. And then you're going to come back over again. Whee! Just take your time. Boy. And you can do about 10 of those. Just kind of drop and do them and everything. It'll really help. And while you're doing that, of course, you're holding in your abs and stuff. You can do this. So just take your time. You know things are going to be okay. We're going to fight it, and you're going to not only survive, but thrive. I'm sending you all kinds of positive prayers and positive vibes.